I'm Jim Tierney, president of Digital Anarchy, and we're showing off Transcriptive, which is our new panel for Premiere Pro for doing automatic transcription, video search, and captions and subtitles. And so the way it works is you're in Premiere Pro, you've got the transcriptive panel right here, and we can either transcribe just the sequence, or you can also batch transcribe. So if you have a whole bunch of clips that you want to transcribe, you can do them in batch. You select your sequence in this case, you come up to the transcribe button, you select which service you want to use. In this case we're using Speechmatics. You can select the language that you want to use. Speechmatics supports up to 28 different languages, as you can see, including German, Spanish, French, and many other ones. And then once you click continue, Transcriptive will encode the audio tracks of your sequence or your video clips, upload that to the cloud service. They'll do the speech to text, turn all the dialogue in your videos into text, and then we download a text file, and then that gets displayed in the transcriptive window. So you have all of the transcript right within Premiere. So there's lots of cool things you can do with that. Every word has time code, so as I click on the word, my time marker will jump to that place on the timeline. And the great thing about this is we can now search this. We can type in, say, Wales, and I can click on this instance. We can move down to see the different search results, find the one I'm looking for, click on that, and again, it will jump right to that point on the time marker. So this really opens up new ways of editing where you don't have to scrub through the timeline looking for where somebody said something. So if you know what was said, but you don't know where, it's very easy to find it and jump right to that point. And then once you've got your transcript, you can also come in here and edit it. It's very easy to edit it. It's essentially a word processor for transcripts. So if you want to add punctuation, we can play it back. If we want to make changes, we can just simply click on the word, click the period, for example. It'll add a period, capitalize the next word, and we can keep on going. We don't actually have to take the cursor and place it anywhere. There's just lots of keyboard shortcuts to make it very simple to do editing. And then once you have your transcript, you can export it out as a variety of different formats. You can save it out as plain text if you want to print it out for doing paper edits. You can save it out to both clip markers and sequence markers in Premiere, and that gives you another way to search it. But what's really interesting for especially social media is SRT and VTT. These are very common formats for exporting out subtitles for YouTube videos or other social media sites. And you have a variety of different options, including speakers, setting the maximum character line length, setting the number of lines that are going to be on the screen at any one time. And then once you have figured all that out, you just click on export, you name the file, and then you can re-import that into Premiere or just upload it to YouTube or any other site that takes an SRT file. So one other cool thing you can do is if you have an existing transcript, you can pull that into Transcriptive and it'll analyze the dialogue in your video and sync up the audio with your existing transcript. So you don't need to necessarily transcribe it, you can add time code to an existing transcript. And so that makes that searchable, and again, you can start just clicking on words. And it's very similar to script sync that you might be familiar with in Avid, where you have, it's analyzing existing text and matching it up to the dialogue in your video. So it's a very cool feature of Transcriptive. So Transcriptive is available for $299 US, but you can go to digitalanarchy.com and download the trial version, which will let you see what the accuracy is like with your own files. One of the exciting things about using Speechmatics, which is whose booth we're in, is that they're amazingly accurate for most languages. So you're usually going to get about 90 to 95% accuracy rate, and so it really doesn't require that much cleanup. Transcriptive has been really well received, and Speechmatics is doing the behind the scenes speech to text, and they're making us look really good because they are just so accurate. So download the trial, try it out on your own video, and you'll see for yourself.